Hey everybody, Marcel Ernie, December 27th, 2023. This is the news of the day, and it's regarding one individual's comment on my Trudeau pro-confidence vote petition versus the non-confidence vote. So the video was about, it's like, okay, we just had a non-confidence petition on the House of Commons, but which nobody knew about, mainstream media didn't share. It's only getting the hardcore people that are looking for information on the interwebs and have friends that actually communicate about this stuff who would have learned about the petition. So as I go through the comments, this one in particular is a perfect example of what we are dealing with. Somebody who doesn't know what is going on in Canada or the United States, or the entire world. This person doesn't understand Agenda 2030. This person doesn't understand the blood batteries, the lithium battery crisis, doesn't understand the electric car scam, doesn't understand the environmental climate change policy scam, taxation scam, doesn't understand inflation, doesn't understand the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, doesn't understand the U.S.'s Constitution. Really, I can't even think of the word of it. This elderly person has no fucking clue. And this person is the one that votes for Trudeau and ones like him, her, they, it, whatever you want to do. Just, this person's oblivious. So oblivious. And you're going to see exactly why as I start to read his comment now. Let me begin. User FU3NE6MG90. And it's been edited as well, so we don't even know what the original is. I quote, "Oh, you are the guy that is the motorcycle who had a confrontation with the RCMP. You also were in Ottawa with the Freedom Convoy, caused charges scouting the citizens of Ottawa, expenses for security, etc. for years to come. Why? Question mark. Because you isn't want to wear an effing mask. Instead, your group did everything in their power to disrespect those of us who were more than willing to make an effort to keep everyone safe. Very selfish in my opinion. I find it amazing you are reading an article taking advice from anyone in the States. I am 74. Right now, I am not sure which country I am in. We have Pierre going to Alec Jones, the alt-right conspiracy theorist, with his blah to do what? We have Vivek Ramsaswamy having a discussion with Pierre. We have Daniel Smith, who had Tucker Carlson coming to chat it up. What the heck is going on? These are all alt-right Trump supporters who support Trump and his authoritarian ideas. The anger and attitude and rhetoric has now taken over in Canada. Take your petition and stick it." Wow. I mean, there's a lot to break down here. First of all, what authoritarian ideas does Trump have in Mr. User FU3NG and blah, blah, blah? It's really the opposite. And Vivek Ramsaswamy, he is going after protecting the U.S. Constitution. He is trying to protect democracy. He is showing everybody the truth. He is a truth speaker. He's really an amazing individual. He saw what was going on in Colorado, and he says to all the other Republicans that, like, if this is not fixed, if the Supreme Court doesn't overturn what Colorado State Supreme Court just did with breaking democracy, not allowing Trump to run in the state of Colorado based on false accusations from the extreme left about him causing an uprising or leading the January 6th, saying that in the old Constitution from the Civil War that anyone who was on the other side of the Civil War can't run for office. I mean, they're breaking their own democracy. The extreme left In the name, we are protecting the democracy by destroying democracy. I don't know how to say it better than that, but there's other ways to say it. It's like, we break democracy to protect democracy. That's how stupid it is. And Alex Jones, well, he is a very interesting character, but he's also been right with several of his criminal conspiracies. It's not just extreme conspiracies. They're called criminal conspiracies, and the police used to investigate this stuff all the time. In fact, there's RICO conspiracy cases that they try to prove as well against the mafia. And Alex Jones predicted 9/11. He predicted the planes in the World Trade Center. He predicted a false flag event by the Bin Laden family. And all this came true. There's video of it beforehand. And now going back to the beginning of it, yes, I'm the motorcycle racer who had a confrontation with the RCMP. The RCMP Constable Conrad Erbs came and confronted me. And now Constable Erbs is under investigation by the CRCC and the RCMP Professional Unit Conduct by Sergeant Failer, and he's already moving that he is, and then also Erbs continued to harass me in traffic court several times, and now he's being investigated by Sergeant Failure. He's broken the RCMP code of conduct. Erbs also sued me in small claims court, and the judge threw it out. I've also had the traffic court ticket. The first one, I won. I had it moved to provincial court, and the Crown stayed the proceedings. I was right to be allowed to be parked there. I'm allowed to have peaceful assembly. I'm allowed to associate, and I'm allowed to freedom of press, which is protected in our Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Mr. User, 74-year-old, literally, you're a freaking idiot. I'm so sorry you're such an idiot. It's just such a shame. You and your fellow idiots. And in terms of the Freedom Convoy, the most peaceful protest in all of history, bouncy castles, cleaning the sidewalks, cleaning the statues, removing ice, everybody having love and just so happy after being locked down by our Prime Minister's totalitarian, authoritarian rule, you freaking idiot. Disrespect for you tried to keep everyone safe by wearing your face diaper, by wearing your breathing blocker, your breathing. Oh my God. We can't even talk about this on CensorTube. I know you don't understand what censorship is, Mr. User FU3NE. But censorship is what's going on everywhere. On the internet, on CBC. Mainstream media has been weaponized against the people. The RCMP and the Crown has been weaponized by the government or governments, provincial and federal, to attack the citizens. We are just trying to defend ourselves. And your breathing barrier is doing nothing but hurting you. It has been proven. I knew it well beforehand because I study filtration for a living with my Amsoil synthetics, which make oil filters and air filters. And I know what absolute efficiency is. And I know how large dirt particles are. And I know what a 2-micron bypass filtration system can stop. But I also know what the sizes of viruses are and how small they are and how a filter cannot stop them. There's a reason people don't wear breathing barriers when they go into literally a virus laboratory. You think they're wearing a little paper? You think they're wearing a little cloth mask? You think this helps anything? You're just rebreathing your own freaking CO2 and you're catching your ammonia from yourself, your bacteria from yourself. Very selfish in my opinion. No, it's the opposite. I am one of the few that takes the risk and has RCMP come at me and get attacked by fools like you because I'm trying to help everybody. I want to protect our Constitution. I want everybody to pay attention to the Nuremberg Code. I want everyone to respect medical autonomy. Very selfish of you to get your jabs and say other people have to get them too. Very selfish of you to fund this Justin Trudeau, who is a dictator, who has stopped elections with this terrible coalition. In the US, which you don't know anything about as well, The DOJ has been weaponized against people like Trump or anyone who stands up against the extreme left. Mr. User FU3, you are an extreme left. You have no clue, but you're not extreme left. You're just an idiot. You're just dumbfounded, not paying attention, not understanding. I'm amazed you actually found my YouTube video. That's the most amazing point. And Daniel Smith protecting Alberta. Wow. She had an interview with Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson, who's been, they tried to censor him. They fired him for speaking truth. Does this sound like normal to you? You don't even want to listen to Mr. Tucker Carlson because he gives you a perspective that you don't want to know? You don't want to listen to Daniel Smith because she's trying to protect people and actually have a hospital system that works in Alberta, as opposed to how employees are forced to wear breathing barriers in BC still, and how people were, and the nurses still can't go back to work, even though the jab has been proven to not stop. Even the Pfizer president of international relations said on camera in the UK at the parliament that we didn't test for transmission. No, we were working at the speed of science. We didn't have time to test for transmission. It was never tested for transmission, the P and then the jab. And yet you're saying people like you and the government, get this for your family, get it for your friends, get it for your community. Because I got it, but you need to get it too to protect me. Oh, I went and got 3 of them and I'm wearing breathing barriers, but I'm not protected until you wear a breathing barrier and you get the 3 as well. Where's your common sense, Mr. User FU3NIG? Have you completely lost your common sense mind? What the heck is going on? I quote from you. Trump supporters aren't crazy right-wingers. They are center, common sense center. Everyone else who is authoritarian, control, locking people down, forcing them coercion to lose their jobs or get this dangerous jab, they are extreme left. They are trying to do a full reset. I know you don't understand. The anger and attitude and rhetoric has now taken over you. You have fallen victim to the propaganda. I'm so sorry. Good luck. You're with yourself. And everybody out there, please, good luck. Try to help these crazy bastards. Early Racing News.